I have just gotten a theory. It's a bit harebrained, but whatever. While I'm here, what's this about? Oh. Okay. Okay, I understand the puzzle here. Ah, that spice is much easier to get. Okay. What did he like? It was hot sauce and cheese? Come on. I made a comment on you earlier. Come on, nearly there. Okay. Yeah, and he goes the route I want him to. Very nice. Give me some peanut butter. This should work. There we go. Oh wait, was it? Is that? Unclear. Huh. Can I? What? The fuck? Okay. Okay. Oh, I wanted another one of you, so... Now, I have a minor theory on how to get the spider boy. I think I might need to... The fuck? Okay, I think I might need to convince one of these guys to pick up the... No, hold on. I think I'm massively overcomplicating this. Okay. Maybe I'm not. Or maybe I am, but I'm also not. Okay. I've just had a third idea. What if I just, like, gently place this underneath? Nope. Can I coax you down with cheese? Come on, there we go. No, bastard. Get back down here. No. Okay, I don't have enough cheese to attempt that again. Okay. You, what a... What's this? I think... Maybe launching it into the flaming guy. This is weird, that is weird. Everything's weird. How would I get you... Oh. Okay. Maybe not. Get another one of you. That was a bit weird, but whatever. Okay. Chocolate. Okay, thank you, all of you. Okay, I'm a bit confused on how to get the flying guy, so I'm going to do other quests and hope that something reveals itself, maybe? We'll see. You. Okay. One Pelia bite. That can go there. That looks weird. And a Selly Sticks. That can be your body.
think I ate too much. So good, though. No regrets! Hey, while you were out there, I've been thinking. Before I go, I need some major guidance. Normally, there's stuff I can't talk about, because Snorpy's always listening in. So, if not now, when?
Let's get you some guidance.
Alright, Shelda's waiting.
Okay.
Hey, Sheldog, can I get some of your wisdom?
Always, my child.
I'm worried about Snorpy.
Once more shall you be reminded. Snorpy is safer than we, Chandlo. Ease your burden.
That's not what I mean. I'm worried about the way he's been. All the paranoid stuff, the anxiety. I thought bringing Snorpy out here, out into nature, it might mellow him out. Flush all the bad vibes out of his system. But it's only gotten worse. I've known Snorpy all my life, but it feels like he's getting further away from me and I just don't know what to do.
One must, in the path of the mother. No, hold on. One does not want one's words to be misinterpreted when one says, that boy needs therapy.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm trying to do that. I make sure he's safe, I listen to his problems, I try to help him feel valid, all of that stuff.
Chandlo, you are strong and wise and wonderful, and you can do everything to support him. But you cannot fix him. Understand? Snorpy is lost in a maze of his own making, and it will take a professional to help him escape.
That's a lot to take in. I need to think about it. Thanks for your wisdom, Shelda.
Thank me when you actually take my advice.
Hey, bro. While I'm still out here, I want to talk to Triffany and Floofty too. There's still more I gotta know, you know?
Okay. Okay, which person?
Talk to you later.
Good riddance.
Okay, so I have to do more dialogue. Fuck. Every time. Okay. Chandlo wants to talk to you.
Oh, I'm happy to chat with Chandlo. Let's meet by the campfire. What's going on, Chandlo?
Triffany, you know about history and, like, ancient societies and stuff. Shelda said Snorpy's lost in a maze of delusion. But what if it's not a delusion? What if there really is a Grumpinati?
Well, I've done some research on my own, and near as I can tell, there's no such thing. At least not in the way you see in the movies. There's no shadowy cabal secretly in control of the world. Real conspiracies can happen. And heck, there was an old literary society called the Grumpinati, but aside from the name, it's not at all what Snorpy talks about.
Are you sure? I mean, I've seen Snorpy's charts, and they kind of make sense.
Kinda is the important word here, though. Look, there are points of data on that chart that are real, but it's all those strings between them that are made up.
No, those are real. We got them from Grandma.
Oh, Chandlo, that's
Okay.
not, what I...
Let it go, my child.
Point is, Snorpy might be a talented engineer, but he's no historian, and he's certainly not immune to bias, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope you're right. Thanks for talking to me, Triff Dog.
No problem! And if you ever want to know more about failed conspiracies throughout history, you know where to find me.
Okay. Let's take a break. What do you want to investigate?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'd say it's high time we get to exploring. I see another maze blocking the way deeper into the jungle.
Job done.
I bet if we solve it, we'll find something real exciting. I'll go ahead and make my way over to the maze. Meet me there when you're ready for some puzzling.
Alright. I mean, I already did it, but whatever. Want some cheese. How do I get you out of the sky? What if... What? Okay, hopefully the other one comes around before this explodes. Fuck, I don't know. Hello.
Phew. Kinda nice to be away from the others for a minute. The arguing can be, distracting, you know?
Trouble with Shelda?
Oh, well, I think Shelda's got a lot to teach us. It's just exhausting to get a real answer out of her. Then she can be, tad judgmental. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I ought to be taking more of a leadership role out here. But I do all my best work when I'm alone. Anywho, no use dwelling on that. Looks like you went and solved that maze before I could even get here. Oh, let's go inside, scan around, and see just what kind of ruin this is.
Okay. Oh, I need to find clues. Big campfire. Communal beds. Do you fucking mind? Is this a thing? The fuck? Okay. Destroyed door. I've checked out these ruins.
Judging by what we've seen, I'd say this was a communal living space. One of the few that wasn't utterly destroyed anyway. And gosh, technology and culture are so much more advanced than what we've seen so far. This city must have been the center of Stone Grumpus society. And at the very center, the temple, possibly led by a priestess of Mother Nature.
Why the mazes?
That's a great question. There's definitely easier ways to lock a door. But seeing as this was the height of their craftsmanship, it's possible they built those mazes just to show off.
Tell me about Mother Nature.
I don't know too much, but I'll say it's one of the world's oldest practicing religions. I'm sure Shelda could tell you more about it. But on that subject, it's odd I never saw hide nor hair of Mother Nature back on Snacktooth. It's possible she showed up relatively late in their culture, adding to the existing worship of Bugsnax.
Should we explore the temple?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Never look a gift temple in the gateway, as Grandma used to say. I'll meet you by the entrance, yeah?
Okay. Excuse me. The big one in the center. I'm assuming that bastard. How much cheese do I have? Okay, I'm gonna try and get the fucking spider. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Need to gently place. And many cheeses. Come on. May have fucked up the timing. Okay. It's not fucked up yet. No, come back. Come back. Can I? Hold on. Oh, bastard. Oh, that's not helpful. The fuck is going on over there? Can I? Will he still pick up that? No. Okay. I don't know how long they stay small for. I hope 5 cheese is enough to get a tiny spider down. They do not stay small very long. Okay. No, give me that back. I'll get back to you when I have a full inventory of cheese. Hello. We're here. How do we open the temple?
Oh, hey! You can see the camp from up here. At a nice, safe distance. Anywho, there should be a mechanism here that'll get us through that door. Might be a bit of a jog, though.
That was a very strange thing to say. What the fuck was that noise? Something slurping. Oh. Okay. I think I get it. As the closest drink spice. Where has the music gone? It's a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Spice. Bastard. Okay. Now that that's solved. Seriously, where is the fucking music? What is this fucking contraption?
Way to go! That was some fancy footwork. Oh, wow. Okay, this time the ancient architects were definitely showing off. But you know, this ludicrously complex maze tells me that whatever's in the temple beyond is just that important. So you know the drill. Let's get to solving.
Okay, this is gonna take a fucking minute. Oh, I cheated.
Nice job. You know, it took all my willpower not to just jump in and do it myself. Anywho, the way is open, so let's get going. Ow!
Many skeletons.
Well, that's a kick in the teeth. So much for seeing the temple. Judging by the bodies, this collapse must have happened when folks were still living here. Maybe the crater is connected somehow. Come to think of it, we didn't find a single corpse back in the commune. Where'd all those grumpuses get to? Well then, I'm not about to let this mystery go unsolved. I've just gotta roll up my sleeves and clear this rubble myself.
You literally can't do this alone.
Oh, no, we don't need to trouble everybody with all this. I know my way around ruins. I'll be just fine on my own. You just leave this to me. Go on about your day, and I'll have it done in a jiff, okay?
Alright. Okay. I guess more Chandler dialogue now. Yep. Ooh. Oh, we've got a shortcut back now. Okay. Lefty. Chandler wants to talk to you.
Oh, I suppose it was only a matter of time. Tell Chandlo I will be with him shortly. Are we here to speak ill of my brother? I will gladly go first. Complaint 1 of 294.
No, that's not why I asked you here. But I do want to talk about Snorpy. He wasn't like this when we were kids, right? I mean, he wasn't always so on edge, was he?
Snorpington has always had his imagination and his moral compass. But no, I suppose he's gotten markedly more distraught since our project's dissolution.
What happened between you two? I mean, I heard some of it from him, but I always wanted to hear your side too. And Snorpy doesn't really like me talking to you.
Oh, I'm aware. I have a pile of threatening letters to that effect. However, I will gladly take this opportunity to set the record straight. We were working together on a government-funded research project. Advanced prosthetics that are 10 times stronger than an ordinary Grumpus. But our dear Snorpington discovered that the government had less than savory plans for that technology. And despite my protestations, he tried to make those plans public knowledge.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. Even you gotta admit, that's pretty jacked up, dog.
Am I the world's only optimist? That technology would have saved lives. If it must either exist with some consequences or not exist at all, I think the choice is clear.
Easy to say when you aren't the one living with the consequences.
Yeah, where did you come from? Shoo! Unfortunately, Snorpington agreed with you. He tried to play whistleblower, but before he could make a sound, we were both fired. And after that, there was a campaign to slander both of us, to discredit any allegations he might still make.
So, there really was a conspiracy against you two?
If you must call it that. But only the most boring sort with paperwork and lawsuits.
Still, that means it's not all in his head.
Don't mistake justification for reason. Snorpington has moved well beyond the realities of our situation.
All right, Flifty. Thanks for telling me all that.
Happy to have enlightened you. Honestly, I expected this conversation to involve more shouting and headlocks.
Nah, not this time. We're cool. But hey, we should talk more often. And maybe I can show you how to headlock me.
Perhaps. But for now, my work beckons.
Okay. Back to Chandler's quest. Didn't actually pin it. Where the... Huh? There we go. Okay. So, what are we going to do now?
Bro, I feel like there's a huge weight on top of me, and it's not the kind I can lift. Snorpy never would have come to Snacktooth if I didn't push him into it. All I do now is make him exercise and ignore all the stuff I don't understand. Shelda's right. I don't know enough to really help him. And thinking I do is only making it worse. I'm gonna stay here. Until everybody's ready, anyway. I need some time to just think.
Okay. Guess it's on to you. What do you want to investigate, you fucking psychopath?
This shrinking spice intrigues me. What substance could produce such a pronounced effect on Bugsnax? From what I observe, it was manufactured by ancient Grumpuses, so surely it'll be simple to recreate.
They seem pretty advanced, actually. Let's go with that answer.
Oh, please. Bring an ancient Grumpus to the present and they'd be utterly lost. Anything they can do, I can do fundamentally better. Frivolities aside, I require a sample of shrink spice for study. Bring a specimen here and place it into my trough.
Okay. Spice into bucket. On it. Don't know why I just couldn't sprint there for like a millisecond. Okay. What? Sure. I technically brought the powder.
It seems this substance becomes quite volatile when removed from its origin. A flaw in its design, perhaps. How troublesome. I may need to employ a more direct method of study. By which I mean, bring another sample here and throw it at me before it combusts.
I do want to just throw things at you.
Yes, I'm told physical violence can be quite cathartic. Since the spice causes no apparent harm to Bugsnax, I am reasonably certain that I will be fine.
Alright. Feel like there are other steps in the scientific process, but whatever. Okay. Behold, spice.
Ah! The goggles! They do nothing! Ah! If you couldn't tell, that was rather unpleasant. However, having experienced that, I have learned two very important facts.
Those being?
1, the substance does not work on grumpuses. 2, I should not do that again. I am no closer to obtaining a usable sample of shrink spice. However, I believe we may learn something from the local Bugsnax. Use the shrink spice to capture 1 Chedorb and 1 Millimochi. Then transform me with those specimens.
Okay, the Chedorb I currently have is reserved, so I will get you another. Thankfully, I have 6 Millimochi. Or Mochi. Whatever. Okay. I will figure out how to catch the flying, flaming things at some point. Okay, now we just have to wait for the rolling bastard. Drunk. Motherfucker. Ooh. Okay. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, come on. There we go. What? Finally. That was far more difficult than it should have been.